But that one was,
Outside and White, but you look like Jim
Timeless. That's another timeless song, by the way.
Yeah. What, Britney Freezer?
Yeah. Kendrick gave it to him. That's a Kendrick.
Hey, yo, bro.
Pause.
Wow.
Whoa.
Pause.
So, listen, deviating from this.
No, we didn't get O's answer.
Oh, so we did it. Apologies. Go on.
I want to see what O is.
Oh, why you dressed like a gym teacher? On the bottom half.
Yeah, he had PE today.
When you got PE at 4 and a late lunch at 7, bro.
Could you for once?
Now,
here we go.
Are we recording?
Looking for a better me. The Al Green.
Copyright.
Al Green.
Copyright.
Yeah.
Amberland coming. Amazing, brother.
Amberland coming.
Amazing, brother.
Even Dave got one bee in the oven.
Yeah.
A lot of the things he said in that verse were things that...
Sorry. I sat down the other day and went to the YouTube rabbit hole of diss tracks towards each other. I'll send it to you, yeah?
I did that
It's been going for like 2014.
Just last night I did that. Watch one guy who literally explained every
White
little...
guy.
Yeah.
And there's another one where it says rappers who fear Kendrick.
Oh, JLEC. JLEC came out and then was like, no, I'm sorry, I'm cool. I was like, this guy's boogeyman for real. Bare man are undermanners. They were saying like, raw, like his gang ties, like, and then even Snoop said he's not a bad guy, but the city respect him.
There's one where I think Talib Kweli talks about
the verses. He cut Punch tried to cut the verse, or Kendrick.
No, Talib Kweli talks about he cut Kendrick's verse and Kendrick called him like, no.
It was Punch. Punch did it.
No, but I watched the Talib talk about it.
Yeah, but Punch was vexed. And then Kendrick, because Punch heard it first, and then Kendrick called.
Yeah. That's...
Even on No Jumper, I think one guy talks about when he first met Kendrick, he pulled, like, Kendrick stuck it on him. Like, he thought he was, like, from
someone else. He thought
he thought it was an issue that from Compton, but the guy tried to rush him when he was younger, and he was onto him from young. But it's what, isn't it?
Boogeyman, man.
By the way, before I even start this episode, I'm pissed that last episode when I weren't here, it was episode 199, or not one of you did the Some Village or De La Soul. No, Some Village. Still getting mine in the 199. Not one of you did it. I was actually vexed. I was actually vexed. I thought O would have done it. Not one of you did it.
Can't get everything right.
But you know we can get right this episode.
This is episode 200.
Oh!
Of
centuries.
Yeah. Over Mark's age combined.
I think somebody lied.
What song is this again?
I see no fire.
Oh.
I don't like this.
Beg your pardon?
This
is 616, isn't it? Lord.
You don't like this? Yeah, this is why I don't rate you. This is why I didn't rate you.
No, it sounds cool.
No, this is why I don't rate you. Reese, carry on, because I ain't talking to Mr. Pagan over there. The ops.
This is episode 200 of the DFP podcast with myself.
Look up!
Raise my hands to a fall in the sky.
We'll talk Reese. Who do we have in the studio to my left?
Drinks.
To my right?
Oh.
Behind the camera?
Pagan.
Crazy. What is Gabriel's other name again?
Big O.
No.
Olame Bois.
No.
Sorry, that's my...
No, what's your fault? Olame Bois?
Pagan.
What's wrong?
It's not recording.
Look who just scored.
Who the banger? That's fine.
But who's playing?
I thought the whole shit shut down.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Joint Specialist. That's his other name, isn't it?
No, I mean his actual government name, his proper first name.
It's Olame Bois.
And the rest of it?
I did you know. There's like 10 names.
What's the name I used to call you? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Ola.
Thank you. Right, yeah. Well, that's your heart, Jesus.
Ola's short for...
Yeah, Ola, yeah. Unfortunately, Kay couldn't be with us today. Pink Princess get well soon.
Yeah.
But we will channel the inner Pink, Panther, whatever, to the episode. Mark Brown, how you doing, sir?
Inner Pink sounds mad.
That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, it's mad. It's actually mad. That's the channel the inner Pink Panther. If I say inner pink, that's mad. But yeah, go on.
I'm alright.
Question what I was thinking. Prick.
Birthday week.
Oh yeah.
I may possibly,
Your birthday's
hopefully,
in
2 days.
2 days, yeah.
I may possibly go away, so
Solo trip.
Yeah, like little trip.
Random question. When you were on the solo trip last year, was it to Rome?
Milan.
I might do a solo trip to Rome.
Heard
Unless you wanna in June.
What, next year?
This year, bro.
This year? June?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I'll be up for that.
How you doing? I was like, what? I don't get invite. You can come with us if you want to.
Can I come? I'd like to come.
Yeah.
I've never been to Rome.
Why not?
All right, let's go.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that it's our 200th episode.
That's nuts, man. 200.
It's 190 episodes longer than the old one, bitch.
Oh, we oversee
Forever.
We overlap that one. Boy.
You got beef with me. Forever.
No, Cardi B voice forever.
But I am okay.
You know that's like a distant memory to me now. It's weird.
I'll never.
I won't forget it,
Chip
but
Tooth Cardi.
How
many episodes did you do with that one?
10.
10.
And it took a year.
Shit.
It took a year. And and the person's turnaround for editing was slow. I turned around editing in a matter of 2.5 hours.
10.
And you know what I even do now? I rough cut edits. So if pods get set, once you send me the pod, 9 times out of 10 I can't edit it straight away because I'm doing something. So I listen.
Is that pod still online?
No, that person removed it.
I'm pissed about
I don't
that.
agree with stuff like that. You know?
I'm pissed about that.
Memory at the end
I remember
of the day.
I think she left one episode on.
Yeah, she left the pagan one.
Yeah.
The episode which was one of the worst episodes I remember recording. I episode got cut down to 35 minutes for her and her dickhead friends, but that's another story.
Happy 200, guys.
So what I do with editing now, whenever
Happy 200.
whenever Gab sends me the audio,
Yeah.
I do a rough cut, which is 9 times out of 10 when Mark sends me the message, email, audio sent, I listen to the pod while I'm doing stuff. So it's like, okay, cool, title.
I do that.
So that way it's easier. So once it gets thrown onto Adobe, unless I have to bleep shit out, it literally takes me 25 minutes. Because I know where everything is.
You know where everything is.
Yeah, I do that. I listen to it.
Metadata takes me longest.
If I hear anything that's worth a clip, I'll just jot the number down. But or if I think about a picture that would be good for the pod, I jot it down and then I'll go back to edit.
Before I ask Gabriel, see me how he's doing, I'll be honest, I need to summarize some of the things of last week which had me dying. King Charles, tick, tick, tick. That man, sick, bro. Spat water. That was ridiculous. Gabriel's comment about if he was a woman, he would play victim, screaming. Gabriel getting booked by girls in a restaurant. You're sick, because I would have said I'm not paying for her. The card would have come out your wallet. I didn't pay for. I didn't come. No, absolutely not. I'm dread. Listen, that's happened to me as well, by the way. It's happened to me as well. My brother invited me out. It was a catch up. It was time to pay, but it wasn't even like the fake reach. Never left. I said I'm never linking this girl ever again in my life.
Never linking again.
Oh, as in you paid it, but then
never again.
I respect a woman.
What else is there? Let's put on something else. The bit at the end where Michael Douglas, as always, thank you for being on the pod.
Yes.
When he did the Gaza thing at the end. Oh, listen, I need to watch the visuals of that to see how that came across. Because on audio, I was dying. Like when I mean real tears, I was dying with laughter. Right, like I haven't laughed like that at a pod fight in a long time. I was dying.
You know what bit I was busting up at? The mystical bit.
What, Danger?
And that pagan over there.
By the way, even the song choices you picked to the end, yeah. Some of them I was like, I played along to this. Like, oh yeah, I'm thinking, why weren't I here for this? Why? Man was standing on the sidelines like Dorking, watching my brother's team. I was burning, bro. But yeah, Gabs, how are you? Sorry.
Yeah, man. Nah, just since then, celebrating my
big 30.
Yeah. So.
Conversate. Sex on the first date.
getting closer to the staircase. God forbid. God forbid.
No, you're in the middle. Them man are on edges.
Wow.
And then
Catching
my,
strays.
my artist celebrated her birthday. as
Yeah,
well.
I wish her happy
22 now.
birthday.
And it's a reminder that damn, I've been with her for quite a while. So
What do you mean by
look
that?
at it like, oh wow, no Diddy, sorry, no, like we've been working with her for quite a while.
Thank you. Because, boy,
Yeah, that's crazy.
when the allegations start swimming,
But it's
never would have made it
just
without
reminded
you.
to me that there's a lot of. It's just a reminder to me that there's a lot of work to do because we've been setting up everything for a long period of time, and she's trusted us throughout the whole process.
It's an equal exchange, though. You can say that, but it's an equal exchange because ultimately
I do like the way you lot get on.
it's like a family.
100%. Yeah, exactly. I feel it.
Thank God there's no cameras in there when you two are clashing though, because boy,
One day
between her and her bestie, boy, someone would have got cussed out.
Gabs, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Obviously, since we moved into the studio and you've kind of like been a part of the pod,
Yeah.
how do you feel about that? Like,
What, being a part of the pod.
yeah,
To me, it's like, okay, so this is the thing, innit? If I'm being completely honest with you,
be real, son.
being completely honest with you guys, I stopped taking customers a very long time ago.
You serious?
Very long time ago. So you might not even, so I stopped taking
Sorry, I have to stop him. Pot of paper. Sorry, I stopped taking customers. What do you mean by that?
So I stopped taking customers a very long time.
What's going on here then?
And one of the main reasons why is because when the studio was opened up originally, it was opened up as a podcast studio. That wasn't something I was into.
Yeah.
But the people I was opening up the studio with were into podcasts. And I've sat in on so many podcasts where people talk about silly things.
He pays on the first date.
For me, it was like, it got to a stage where, okay, cool, now that
The
I'm fully in
classic.
in control of it myself, I decided, you know what, I don't really want to take any more business. I don't
Wanna do
care
some
about
business?
the money side of it.
What kind of business?
So literally,
Chicken
I've
and
only
rice.
just been working with you guys, and maybe the odd booking here or there, but I'm not sitting in on that. So I've only just been with you guys. And
By the way, you're
working-
lucky I'm not childish because I could have wired that off, but I had to find it.
I was thinking it.
I was about to wire off. I was like, what do you mean by
That's
that?
funny.
But I've only just been working with you guys and Harley, to be fair. But man, I feel like you are a family, man. That's the way I feel.
Respect it.
I feel like
You're like the fake Jamaican cousin I always wish I had.
me coming here is like
Therapy.
it's I don't know, in a way it's therapeutic, man. It's therapeutic me coming here and being able to speak to you guys. And I said to Owen, Mark previously, I said that for me it's a bit of a privilege because as a younger adult, I'm sort of, I'm 30, I'm cracking on.
You're not young no more, man. Welcome to the team.
He says I'm cracking on.
But I said being able
Hey,
to
shout out to Ghana. Fuck you mean, bro. You're with us.
I said being able to sit down and actually talk to them for me it's very good because I get to see things from different perspectives.
Yeah, older
And
perspectives.
and it's good to have that though. It's really
No, it
good.
is. It is.
It's really good to have that because don't underestimate how important that has been for my life, having older people to speak to, people older than me that are on a level to speak to. That's been very important for me, man. I think that's kind of the main reason why I'm the way I am right now in terms of on the job all the time, busy. It's because of the older people that I've had to speak to, and they've told me, "Oh, listen, learn from my mistakes. I made this mistake," and I feel like you guys have done that for me. So yeah, man, for me, this isn't a business exchange for me. This is just here talking with the men. So yeah, man.
No, it has
That's
definitely
what I
been a blessing, and it just happened organically as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because you used to say some wild stuff, and it's like, what?
No, you know, I still like the wild stuff, yeah, but obviously it helps that Gabs can't be seen.
Yeah.
So he's lucky there's not like a multi-cam.
You got some fans though. I can't lie.
Yeah, you got a couple.
No, yeah,
You got a
yeah.
couple.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? I can't what I can't wait for is for when
You come out.
a lot of people
I beg your pardon?
get.
What do you mean by that?
A lot of people get to hear the podcast. A lot of people get to experience the podcast because where a lot of people get to experience the
No, I
podcast.
don't have your money, man.
Where's my food?
Because
would have given you the money. No, you wouldn't. You're lying.
This is another thing as well. Like, so
what
remember,
she says you're running things, yeah.
you guys have been there since the moment the studio opened. That's 2000.
I didn't realise it.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either.
You were the first, you were first ever clients.
You been serious?
Yeah.
2020. I still remember the message I got from Mark because it came through our website.
Yeah.
At the time when we had a website. So literally, you were our first ever clients, and then we had a guy called Asani, who he's the only guy as well that some Sundays he comes down. But
and then you had the two other guys as well.
Chatnuff.
Yeah, we met here.
Yeah, Chatnuff, and then I think there's a football podcast.
Yeah, there's quite a few. But you know what?
Whenever I see studios and I see podcasts, I'm like, that's our studio. Okay, I know.
Yeah.
But no, this is definitely Different Strokes home.
Yeah.
Like this is. Do you get what I'm saying? I obviously had the conversation with Mark, and I was saying, unfortunately, it's looking like it's going to be coming to a. But I do promise, I'm getting the studio share sorted out. So the moment I do, you lot should just come down.
Is it going to be in Central?
No, I'll be around the same sort of area. But the only thing is, I'm just trying to make sure I can get the same day for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that way we can. But up until then, I'll still help.
Listen, unless my training dates change for football, boy, you have to see it.
But yeah, man, no, it's been good, and you lot have been very consistent. A lot of podcasters. One thing I will say, last thing I will say is, a lot of podcasters give up, especially when they see like there's no traction or no money's being made from it. But I think for you guys, there's a passion, and there's also a brotherhood, and there's a family unit, and there's also the fact that
It's got to be, bro. I'm the only one from South that comes here, bro. Except man live in a stone's throw away, bro.
And I think for you guys as well, it is therapeutic to be able to have that conversation. Because there's times when I notice one of you comes in and you're not necessarily feeling it, the day hasn't been good, but the moment the podcast starts, you would not know that. You just wouldn't know that. So
true.
People get bracken.
Yeah. For me, this is my favourite podcast, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
I appreciate that.
So yeah, man.
Speaking about favourite things,
When the doors
so Apple released a list of the 100 best albums, and obviously I never really care about the anything above the 10s. I just want to see what is in the top 10. The number one album, ironically, happened to be one of my favourite albums as a kid, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
You know how wild it sounds when you say it as a kid?
Well, how old were you when that came out?
What year was it?
What year was it?
Gabriel, can you check for me, please?
We were adults,
It would
I'm
have been
sure.
like 1996, I think.
No, it's not. It's like 98.
Or
It's 98 or 99.
99.
No, it actually might be later than that. It's 25 years. So it might be 2003.
1998.
98.
No, yeah.
I was
Alright, cool.
18.
Still a kid. Smart good.
No, I wasn't.
So, obviously, when the album came out, I just remember that the album on constant replay. I've got the album on vinyl in my house. And it being number one, I was like, okay, cool. Even today when I was at work, I went through the album again. I was like, you know what? It's a really good album. Near enough perfect. And then as I went to Google it, Lauryn Hill apparently is coming up. Said her second album is almost done. So, deep it. Excuse me. Lauryn Hill has actually eaten off this one album since 1998.
She had a lot of bills to pay for the last album, though.
Facts. She ended up in jail.
She
for it,
got
no?
sued.
Didn't she end up in jail?
Yeah, for tax.
Tax.
Yeah.
I can't remember for how long though.
It wouldn't have been that long. It would have been a couple of months, maybe.
No, I think it was longer than
I
that.
think it was like a year or two.
It was a year.
Really? Tax
Yeah.
like that?
Bruv, even, what do you call it, went to jail for something like that?
Was it
Snipes.
Yeah. He went for longer.
For a couple of years.
Yeah.
Do you think that's crazy, though?
For tax evasion.
Yeah.
Well, imagine that was over here. Certain man going to jail for not paying for their kids, but that's the story for another day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The thing about the miseducation of Lauryn Hill is that it's not the thing that made her famous, and it's also not the thing that made everyone love her and the album.
Sister Act,
There
made
was-
me- Sister
no,
Act is the reason why I love
Sister
Lauryn.
Act going into
She was
the
fire, bro.
Fugees, going into the Fugees again, like another Fugees album, and
Time out, do you know which famous people were in that movie?
what?
In Sister Act
In
2.
Sister Act 2.
Jennifer Love Hewitt's in that movie.
Fa-
Yeah, she.
That was, I forgot that one. I forgot that. Sorry, and
Whoopi Goldberg's daughter's in that movie at the back. There's a couple. There's a lot of people in the movie who are. Aunt D is her mum. Like, there's a lot of famous people in the movie. But even going into it, like obviously her putting out a new album 20 plus years later, what would we expect to hear from her? Is her voice still as it was?
I think her voice would be the same, but I don't know when it comes to production stuff, like the sound of it. I don't know, but
I reckon with a lot of I think it's maybe 2 of her kids are doing music now. Is it?
Yeah.
2 of her sons.
YG's got the banger of the song that's out.
That came out, the recent one.
Yeah.
But she has another son that did music before him, right?
So. Yeah.
I think.
So having a song called YG, and all I think of is YG 100.
Yeah.
I
think what she'll do is she'll definitely hit a reggae touch.
Yeah, I think.
But I want to hear Lauryn rap still.
Well, she did rap on I think one of Nas's songs.
The Nas song. And it just reminded me, like, she still got skills.
I wouldn't say they're annoyance, but
by the way, do you know what I love about Lauryn Hill? She's the only person that can tell off Kanye West, and Kanye West won't argue back.
Yeah. The only thing that did not piss me off about that album is that everyone called it a rap album. I was like, she probably raps about.
It's an album. I wouldn't say it's a rap album. It's an album.
It's
a complete album.
It is a hip hop.
Yeah, but it's a complete album.
Yeah, it's a tough one, man, actually, because hip hop is not rap. Hip hop is the culture.
Yes, it's a hip hop album.
R&B technically is a part of.
I like the album more to Neo Soul.
But like, for example, Lost Ones, it's a classic. Lost Ones is a classic breakbeat.
That song.
That's a classic breakbeat.
Yeah, boom bap.
Hip hop, boom bap. Shoot, yeah, you know what I mean.
It's a good diss as well.
That you just didn't know.
Yeah,
you just didn't know.
Who's it this for?
Oh, it's for Wyclef, yeah.
Wyclef.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She dated both of them refugees.
But then they were still cool afterwards, though.
Not for a while.
But then the Fugees came after that.
No, it didn't.
Not after that, no.
Before. Fuji
was before.
Miseducation.
But they've done a reunion with Dave Chappelle many years
on the show. Yeah.
But yeah, she was famous in the Fugees, and then she done the solo thing.
And then she did, yeah.
So wait, that was what's that?
Yeah,
but
listen to it.
You see, like you just said, she's been eating off his album since 1998. That has to stand to the testament of just how
good the album
perfect that album is. Whether you think it is or not, you can't argue with somebody who says that's a perfect album because
I wouldn't.
It is. Again, like you said, she's been eating off it for 20 years. She's been doing stage shows where she's not even doing the actual song. She's doing remixes of the song.
She's not turning up in time.
Oh my
but when she has...
Oh my gosh.
What?
Killing Me Softly came out in 1996.
Yeah.
Fugees.
I was 5.
The amount of timeless music that exists, you would be surprised. This generation don't create timeless music.
No.
And I don't care because people say, "Oh, well, you would not know it's going to be timeless until the time goes by." But no.
And this is what we were saying the other week about how music is just so quick. There's no timeless stuff. There's no timeless films. There's no timeless music. There's no timeless film quotes that you can say to somebody and they'll just go, "Yeah."
No, there is. I can name a couple timeless songs.
There are timeless songs.
Like Kendrick Lamar, "All Right" is a timeless song.
Yeah.
There's a couple of Drake timeless songs, to be fair.
There's a couple.
Are there?
There are. There's a couple.
Even I'm like, are there?
Look at him.
Not me.
I've got Mark's superpower.
Timeless?
Mark's special card is the not for me.
I'm not saying I'm not saying not good, not amazing, not something to remember, but timeless.
He's got a couple.
In this?
He's got a couple.
Drake's got a couple timeless.
He's got a couple.
Give me one.
Hotline
Just
Bling
one.
Is a timeless song.
Which one?
Hotline Bling is a
Hotline
timeless song.
Bling is timeless, to be fair.
Whether you like it or not.
No. Gotta give them that.
Started from the bottom's timeless.
I don't think it's timeless, but it's a good song.
No, good song.
I would even say
Don't even say Cha Cha Slide if you do.
No, there's a song he's got on. Best I Ever Had could be deemed timeless.
Yes. Oh, of course.
I hate the mix of
I
that
don't
song.
like
Everything.
the song, but
It's a
it can
timeless song.
definitely be considered timeless. Headlines can be considered timeless.
Headlines is.
No.
It is. I don't like the song, but it is.
Yeah, like Drake's got a couple. He's got not a lot, but listen,
Even though
Kendrick hasn't got a lot as well. Though.
he has got a couple, we're not doing
He's
that.
got a couple. No,
He's got a couple.
No, when I say a lot, I'm talking.
Poetic Justice is timeless, we're not doing that.
Okay, but then Drake's involved in that, so we got.
There you go.
Is that how you're doing it?
We got to give it to Drake. Drake was good on the song.
So
it was a good song. They did well.
That's a timeless song.
Nah, look at Mark.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Yeah.
For me, it's
The
timeless.
tune he's got with Pusha T.
Swimming pools. Timeless.
That has become
Recipe.
big. That song.
The tune with Pusha T and Kendrick is a timeless song.
Yeah.
What's that?
Nostalgia.
Recipe.
Yeah. Smoking.
Sorry for what both of them did. Yeah, you get
Just 'cause you're not on it.
It's become that now.
No, I think timeless to his fans, but I mean, I know.
Oh,
What you guys
no,
are talking about.
but I think
talking
all right, all right is timeless.
Yeah, all right. You get what I'm saying? Cause
Yeah, but when you say that,
round,
you just
can't.
listed a couple of Drake hits. Like I don't think they're
Even the
timeless.
other no.
No.
Do you know what song
I
is
agree
timeless?
with your stance on that for you. That it's not timeless.
Do you know what
I'm
song
saying
will be
for the majority of people?
Do you know what song I think
it
is
will be
timeless? Right, yeah. You know the tune he has with SZA that's on the Black Panther album.
I think Big Shot maybe.
Nah, Big Shot's not.
Okay, no, alright, Reece, let's talk the ones that are timeless for everyone, not for the Kendrick fans and people.
No, so the one with SZA, all of the lights, all the stars.
Yeah,
that song.
That was a big hit.
I'll say all right. Swimming pools.
Humble could be deemed that, but I don't know.
Man,
I don't like Humble.
Where you from? That one, cool, because that every time that gets played, cool.
Recipe.
Humble, yes.
I don't like Humble, but yeah.
Recipe.
No, I take it back. Sorry, Kendrick's got quite a few.
Yeah.
I know this.
Think about it. Yeah.
Oh my God, I got a bone to pick. I don't want you monkey mouth motherfucker sitting in my throne again.
Is that I?
Yeah, King Kunta.
King Kunta, yeah.
When he does that he does the light crip. He does the light crip walk bop as he steps across the, you know what I mean, innit?
Jesus Christ.
What?
Smoothest little walk ever.
Yeah.
Smoothest little walk
You know
ever.
what? Nah, you know what? This generation.
There's bangers here.
There is bang. Future has a couple as well, even though we don't.
Moscow is a banger,
March
bro.
Madness. Like Future's got quite a few. Young Thug has a lot.
I can see you popping from a mile away.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah,
Again.
No, he does.
Again,
Young
but
he's got a tune with him and
this
Rich
is-
Homie Quan.
Rich Homie Quan. Oh, of course. Lifestyle.
Fetty Wap's got.
You will not.
Fetty Wap's
What,
got.
you think that's not timeless? Oh my God!
Oh, when this guy says, "Oh my God,"
You think that is not timeless?
Are you right?
No way!
Oh,
No way have you said that. That's their biggest song. No way! Even what's the song with T.I.? I'm packing 11, if it ain't about the money.
Yeah,
that one, come on, bro. Young Thug.
you know what song's timeless for me? And I think because I want to ask another question, yeah. And I hate the first thing, I hate the way man sings his name at the end. Big Pun and Joe.
Oh,
is
And
a
this is
time.
Joe and the Terror Squad.
Yeah, Big Punisher, zesty man. Listen,
oh no, big yeah.
that
big
song,
yeah.
that song is timeless.
No, 100%.
You got Harley when the song
100%
comes
is
on.
timeless to me as well.
yeah, 100%.
When Chris Emilion, Dip It Low, timeless. Myers.
Do you know what, guys? I want to add a topic. If we could fit it in at the end.
All right, cool. Pause.
Yeah, because of course.
Crazy.
But
What?
this is the topic.
You don't talk to
right?
women, you know.
This is the
What's
topic.
going on here then?
What is your favorite one-hit wonder?
Oh, easy.
Of all
But
time.
you want to do it now?
We'll get to
Then,
that.
all right, cool.
We can do it now. It depends. But I think that's
Do it now. We'll do it now. Go on. We'll do it now.
Cool.
Favorite one hit wonder.
Yeah.
Oh, easy. Carlos Santana.
Right.
Maria.
Wyclef one or the Wyclef one or the original?
Played by Carlos Santana. Yeah.
Okay.
Best one hit wonder ever. For me. One of my favorites. And it doesn't annoy me. Every time I hear that song, I want to think. I want to hear the
Do you
song
know what?
again.
I'm going to say rap. I'm going to make it difficult.
Oh, rap. One hit wonder. Oh, Mims.
I was about to say Mims.
Mims. Ooh.
Oh,
Like this.
Jaquan?
Nah, Mims don't annoy me. Mims had bare remixes.
Yeah, he did.
This is why I'm hot. Cause I ain't, yeah, this is why we are. Junior Reid came in on smoke. Come on, man.
I would say.
Man's Googling. I did it off the top of my head. Joke, man.
Oh no, I'm deleting something to create space.
What, your thought process?
I would say for me it will be rich boy selling crack.
Shake it off.
No slack, just bought a Cadillac. Yeah, I did.
Oh!
Throw some D's
It's
on
on this.
that bitch.
Oh my! Have you heard the remix of that with Andre 3000? Andre 3000 in
He
it?
murders it.
Nah.
Oh my god.
Get out!
But
Oh my
the reason-
god.
Get out!
I heard
Oh,
it, but
wow.
The reason why, for
Listen,
me,
don't tell me about that song until you hear Andre 3000.
Andre
verse on it.
3000.
Remember, he doesn't.
You don't
No.
like free stacks.
No, but I'll be honest in saying I haven't. The last Free Stacks verse I heard that I said I like was he had a song with a group. I
Pink
used to
Matter was
listen,
probably the last one I liked.
he had a song with a group I used to listen to called Divine Council.
Kanye's
Oh,
song.
Kanye's one. Oh my
Yeah,
god, that's the best one.
That's why I looked at you.
That's
I
the
was
best
like,
one.
hello?
Sorry, whoa, sorry, that's bad for me.
Which one?
The way he talks about Kanye's mum on the Kanye song.
Talking about one hit wonders. You know who had a one hit wonder? Kanye.
Who?
Rhymefest.
Brand new.
And that was a cold
I don't
song.
like it unless it's.
That's
One hit wonder for me,
Yeah.
but it's because Kendrick bodied it. New Freezer.
No,
That wasn't a one hit. He had another banger. He had another banger.
What was his other banger?
No,
He had
Rich the
another
Kid
banger.
is not a one hit
He's not one
wonder.
up. Rich King has a
No,
career.
he's not.
He has a
has
career.
a lot of bangers,
That's his
bro.
biggest
But it's 'cause
song.
You don't like him, Mark. But he's
No,
got a lot.
Rich the Kid's got
Not my
bangers.
type of rapper.
Rich the
got
Kid's
a lot
got
of
bangers.
bangers,
It's just
bro.
that one
He's
was
got a
just
lot of
very
bangers.
loud.
Yeah, he's got a lot. But that one was, yeah.
Outside White, but
you
you
know
look like
what?
Jim
Timeless.
Towns.
That's another timeless song, by the way.
Yeah, what Britney Freezer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kendrick
yeah.
gave it to him. That's
Whoa.
a Kendrick.
Yeah, hey,
thing.
yo.
Whoa.
Hey, yo, bro.
Whoa.
Pause.
Wow.
Whoa.
Pause.
So listen, deviated from this.
No, we didn't get O's answer.
Oh, so we did it. Apologies. Go on.
I want to see what O.
Oh, why you dressed like a gym teacher? On the bottom half.
He had PE today.
When you got PE at 4 and a late lunch at 7, bro.
Could you for once
Sorry.
have to notice every little thing?
Where's your whistle?
Whoa. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Blow the whistle.
Bro, his first hit song was in his 40s. That's crazy.
Who's?
Too short.
I love that. I love that story.
Would
It
you
was
say?
Little, it was Little John that produced that.
Would you say? Even though he did have other songs, but they just maybe weren't as big. Would you say You Can't Touch This? MC Hammer is a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, the one hit
Yeah,
wonder.
it is, yeah.
Cool. Then that's mine.
Is that Vanilla Ice? Same
That's
thing.
mine. Because
Shout out the honorary mentions.
Yeah,
My
but he had-
Nigerian brother.
He said
Car
he had
Millionaire.
like Pray.
Car Millionaire?
He had like
that's what I
other-
mean. I'm not
Comedian.
saying he had other. He
Yeah,
had
bumps and
other
bumps.
songs.
Guys, before
He
we
had the
actually
Addams
move-
family.
Comedian had bangers though. He had other
before
songs.
we
But go
actually
on.
move off this, right?
Wait there. Comedian had a tune with Sierra, which was a banger as well.
I can't remember them. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
that's your brain.
I can't remember.
So you getting old.
The song-
Oh, the one hit wonder of all one hit wonders. Chingy.
Amon.
Chingy.
Amon.
Chingy.
Amon.
Yeah, but Chingy had that song with Tyrese.
Amon. Oh, yeah.
Chingy had that song with Tyrese.
Eamon was on
as
top
well.
of the pops with that.
Every time I'm trying to leave, yes, that's what I keep saying. You keep doing that. Stop it.
Amon was
Chameleon
on top
had
of the pops
had
with
a banging song with Sierra.
Yeah.
I like that. I
like
like
that.
that.
Shake
Oh,
that back.
One Eye
What was that
Boy.
again?
One Eye Boy.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
Houston, he pulled out his joint. Yeah, I remember that.
Hey, yo.
No,
God,
his
man.
eye, bro. Guys,
It's ice
I
hockey.
got called a creep for this, yeah?
Go on.
So I've just got, it's good, just 1 minute.
It's probably right.
I got called a
Doesn't
creep
sound strange.
because I'm the only person that remembers this song.
Go on.
Everyone tried to act as if this song did not exist. I'm gonna get to the hook so we don't get a. No, remember this?
No. Oh, could you pass me that other drink, please?
No one remembers this.
Oh,
Wait,
Which one?
this
Cardi?
does sound
I'm
familiar.
a babysitter, got my boyfriend in the shower.
That does sound
No
familiar.
one remember that.
what's the other one that's there? Yeah, I'll tell that.
Princess
Yeah.
Superstar.
No, that's
one
not for me.
remembers her.
No,
That's why you played that. You and Kay were talking about that last time.
That does sound
I was talking
familiar.
crack them times. I'm sorry.
Because this song, she was big.
I can't believe he didn't hear me.
I know.
How did he not hear me?
I can't believe what was my mum. subscriptions did my mum sign up for?
I don't know. I had LimeWire.
Because on the box, this
Yeah,
was
I
on
didn't know
the
where it was going.
That was on the box. No, that
This
was
was on
yeah.
the box.
That was on rotation on the
It was
box.
on rotation. This was one of the
Respectfully, I used to watch MTV Base when Trevor Nelson was still there.
I don't know what was on your box.
no, the box was like you must have watched the box.
I wasn't watching your box.
I wasn't watching your box.
Oh, the lick.
No, the box was bigger than MTV at stage.
I met Trevor Nelson.
What, did your box lick?
Jesus
I
Christ.
know.
Mark! Oh, God!
Can I change subject now?
Yeah,
Please.
Okay, cool.
do.
So what I wanted to deviate into when we were talking about Lauryn Hill, because when we talk about the miseducation of Lauryn Hill, if she's known as Miss Lauryn Hill anyway,
Yeah.
that is deemed a perfect album. Around the room, can you name, in your opinion, 3 perfect albums for you? And I'm going to start with Gabriel.
Okay. Okay. Cool. 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have to give it to.
Tech time.
See, I'm
Tech
cheating
time.
here. I'm
Tech
cheating
time.
here.
Tech
I'm
time.
cheating here a
You're
bit.
going to have to give it to Tech time.
I'm cheating here a bit.
Okay,
College Dropout.
cool. Okay. I don't think it's his best album, but go on.
And for me, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That's his best album.
For you.
What? I think
It's our personal opinion.
Oh, no.
No, Mark started again.
Sonically, that is
the production level
is
on that
best album.
through this world.
It's his best album. It's his best album.
I don't think I've listened to.
I think Life of Pablo was the closest one I love to that.
No, Life of Pablo. No, College Dropout.
No. But I think Life of Pablo for Sonics is close to.
In terms of production, 100%.
Osef. Oh yeah, did you know Some Video have a new album?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I can't do Too Kind. Sorry, Biggie. Life After Death.
Okay, cool. Oh,
Shit.
you want me to come back to you?
All right. No, I'm just gonna say 3. It's the first 3 that come to my head. Thriller.
Shock. That's easy.
Aquemini.
We got to ban that answer.
It's bad. No,
Aquemini.
That's not the. I think there's an album better than that they've done. But go on.
No, we got to ban Thriller. You can't.
Hey, this is our personal choice.
No, but that's not fair.
Yeah, this is a personal choice.
No, but
it
you
is.
know what I'm saying? It's like,
So why are you having your opinion?
No, I'll be honest, it's a cop-out. It's a
like
cop-out.
mentioning Messi.
Well, you mentioned Biggie.
No, it's a cop. No,
No,
but it's a
Biggie's
cop out.
not Messi.
It's a cop out.
No, but you're asking perfect albums.
Ah, cool. Fair enough.
Yeah, bitch.
I just
Right.
a bit more spicy. Come on, man. You got a bit more than that.
Thriller,
man. Come on, man.
Aquemini, and Igor.
That's a very good album. That's a very, very good
go?
album.
Just off the top of my head. Because I ain't going for Prince. Or Erica
What do you
Badu.
want
Or
from
Jill
Very,
Scott.
very
I could have.
good
You know what I mean? Is it?
For me,
Yeah, that's a good show.
I'm going to go for J-Lib. That's J Dilla and Mad Lib. Champion sound.
God, yes.
I'm not your girl. Calm
I
down.
heard it.
Second one I'll go for is his name JL?
Yeah.
JL.
Oh my god.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Love the album from
that
top to bottom.
album is perfect.
That is the
There's
soul
a
R&B.
guy that looks like a Filipino Tarzan. His name is JL. Jael. It came out in 2022
Something like
or
that.
21. I'll be honest. In the last few years,
I remember you said
my favorite R&B album.
You got to send that to me then.
Like, I mean, it's amazing. And what's the other one?
And the other one
I'll send you
is
afterwards.
probably one of Alex Isaacs' EPs. One with Jack.
Jack.
The recent one.
No, actually, the one with Terrence Martin.
Okay.
Yeah, love that album.
Mine are easy.
I don't want to go for The Office.
He went Outcast, but he picked the wrong album. Speakerbox. Speakerbox is timeless. Sorry, but Aquemini is amazing, but Speakerbox is amazing.
I would go for Elevators. Is it Elevators?
Aliens.
Kendrick's To Pimp a Butterfly
Wow.
is perfect.
See? 3 different Outcast albums.
I tried to do a thing once where I tried to like, what is my favorite album of Kendrick's? I went through all of them. And I was like, yeah, To Pimp a Butterfly ain't better than that. Ain't better than his first one. Went through. I was like, oh no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Sorry.
I'm doing that thing where I'm going back and I'm just going to listen to them all again.
I
And,
did that the other day.
Ooh, the final
Just
album.
for the fun of it.
The final album. It's a cop out. Sorry, Illmatic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that is a
I'm
bit of a
sorry.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, mine was a cop out.
Fine. I'll leave it. You picked up, but you picked.
No, mine is a cop
You picked
out.
Get Rich or Die Trying It. No,
That's like me saying
That's a
Jay-Z
cop-out.
Blueprint.
Yeah, Get Rich or Die Trying It. Which one?
The first
Yeah,
one.
Okay, cool.
Get Rich or Die Trying is a cop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yes,
cool.
I made your
Alright,
base in your words when you said that. You're like, which
one?
one?
Okay, cool.
If you said the second one, I would have been so mad.
Miguel Kaleidoscope Dream is perfect. Miguel Kaleidoscope Dream is there's not a single bad. In his first album, I don't think there was a bad song in there. All I Want Is You is great.
I've just never been a big
Kaleidoscope Dream. I could have been cheap and been like Frank Ocean's.
I was gonna say Channel. I was thinking Channel
that's
Orange.
cheap.
too.
I was thinking
That
that.
would have been nasty.
I would have gone with Dwele.
Nope. It's a cop out. We all know it's a classic. We're not doing that.
Not the first album.
Which one? What?
The one with
Rise.
Brandy. Yeah.
Sketch. I think that's
Sketches
Sketches
Yeah.
of a Man.
But then there's the other one I like with Weekend Love on it.
At the end of the day. Oh my God, sorry. I'm removing one of those albums.
Shit.
Are you gonna say what I think you?
See?
I just see you.
Yes. Mary J. Blige, Share My World is like, don't get to it. What's the 411? It's sensational.
I love
it. It had a remix.
Share My World.
What's the one after that? What's the one after?
My mom's favorite album.
What's the one after 411? What's the 411?
Share My World.
No. It's in order. It goes.
What's the 411?
Yeah.
I swear.
What's the 411? My Life.
That album. I love that album.
Nah. Share My World is perfect. I just remember my mom playing that Saturday, Sunday while we're sitting in the house.
I would say old school. I'll go for Guy Fantasy.
Because I was thinking, boy,
No, Future.
oof. Now, unfortunately, while we've had the jokes and the fun and everything else, we have to address the biggest elephant in the room about something which, for all of us who are music lovers and people who have grown up listening to hip hop or music, Sean Combs and his domestic violence history, which we've recently seen play out in the news with an incident which took place in 2016 regarding Cassie Ventura.
Yeah.
Anyone listening to the pod, as this is about domestic violence, we apologize to anyone who has experienced or is going through domestic violence.
Or finds it triggering.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. How do we start this?
With the facts. With what we know so far. With
all them fuckers that didn't believe Cassie got to jail. Rest in piss, bro.
There's still people that still like, oh, but she stayed with him. Blood, she took some
Yeah, but
money.
that's
I'm like,
Stockholm syndrome.
it's like, oh, jeez.
It's Stockholm syndrome at the end of the day. Like,
I really feel for her.
not once has she come out and said a word.
No. And apparently she had a copy of the video as well. I think she was the one who leaked it, apparently. But it coincides with, obviously, his yard getting raided because obviously he had a copy.
It makes sense, yeah.
He had a copy as well. But I will say, like, no one wants to see that. No one wants to see that, and I don't condone that. If anyone that I know is like that, believe me, like, we're having words.
For me, my two things are, if I know you're a man and you have kids, you don't look after your kids, me and you can't be friends. If I know you attack women, me and you can't be friends. I'm sorry. I don't care if you're the mother of your child is difficult or not, bro. If you don't even attempt to look after your kids, me and you can't parlay, bro.
Yeah.
I think also without the video, it was just.
Did you read some of the transcripts?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did. So that's what I mean. It was just pictures painted in the transcript, but then to then be able to see something that ties into the transcript, it then makes you realize. It then opens the whole transcript up, and now I know tons of people have just gone back and looked at the transcript to just now realize, like, if we've been able to see that this happened, what haven't we seen on camera?
But then that's the main conversation I've seen, because it's like, okay, cool. If he was comfortable enough doing it on camera, what did he do behind the camera? Then you also look at it like, okay, cool. Kim Porter, and then the other woman who he's been aligned with or has
Apparently he's
children
getting
with,
sued again, apparently.
by a model, yeah. And the other women he's been aligned with, like, what did they go through? Do you know what I mean? then it's like, okay, cool, bro. You've got a mum, you've got daughters, like, and even then it would be like, oh, you know, sometimes, like, for example, you look at Chris Brown's indiscretion. Sorry to bring it up here. When he was like 18 years old, and he's never been able to shake off and the rest of that
Even
stuff.
though he's done time for everything.
Right, yeah. And he was a young man. Chris Brown's what, 36 now?
Yeah.
Speaking of the same age as Kendrick, he's 36.
36.
Yeah, Chris Brown's 36. Been around since he was 16. Right, yeah. So maybe 35, 36. So he did that as an 18-year-old, and he's never been given grace to be better about it, where people try to draw him out. Diddy did this as a
Growing up.
33-year-old. He did it no.
Oh.
So Cassie was 19. So he was in his mid-30s when he did this. Diddy's 53.
No, this video was
2016. So he did this in his 40s.
Yeah, 40s, yeah.
So it's a mad one. And then obviously the apology came out.
That's the worst thing that he could have even done.
I don't know who advised him to do that.
Do you want to hear the joke? Because a lot of people, and I mean joke, not as in ha funny. So
You couldn't say her name.
legally he's not allowed.
Apparently,
He's barred from
legally,
saying her
he's
name.
not allowed to say her name.
So even me, I was looking at it and I was thinking,
What's happened to TG jokes?
he's still around.
No, TD Jakes did a sermon on it or something like that. Do you know what it is with the video? It's wild to me, man. I think there's been
running out of a room in a towel was wild to me, bro.
It's wild, yeah. There's only been,
And it's a sequence of events.
two things with that. The running out of the room with a towel just matches the stereotype of an abuser. Because when you think of an abuser, it's a vest with some alcohol or a towel and it's just something like it just matches the image. But cool. Another thing is, yeah, there's only been 2 videos of like domestic violence I would say I've seen that have made me say, "Rah, how can you do that?" And it was the Ray Rice video where he knocked out his wife.
Flogged, yeah.
That was for me. That's the worst one.
But he has CT something.
What, CTE?
Yeah.
That one was difficult, but they found a way to work out, and they're still happily married and cool. But it's when he tried to kick her when she was on the floor.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Because you can't really tell.
If that really connected with her head, concoction.
My issue with the whole
horrible, bro.
Can I do the timeline of things that annoyed me?
Yeah.
So when he paid out, like we knew he was guilty anyway when he paid out because the payout was within 24 hours. Obviously he'd been told already. Boom, paid out within 24 hours. We knew when we spoke about it the first time, floodgates were going to open because a lot of people were going to come out. I'll be honest, I'm waiting to hear from Aubrey O'Day because I know Aubrey O'Day hasn't liked Diddy for the last 10 years. Since the breaking up of Danity Kane because she doesn't like the way he does business. Fine.
Yeah.
So he put out a statement, enough is enough, boom, the truth will come out, rah, and the rest. The truth came out in the most visual way possible. And then you've come out and you've said, you know what, I was effed up and da-da-da. But it means you lied.
Yeah.
Even if you go on Twitter,
You're only
X,
saying sorry because you got caught.
there you go. If you go on Twitter or X, with that statement, it's got a bubble. You know, like COVID is like, this is misinformation, da-da-da. They've got the bubble underneath it. Cool. So, even when you watch the video, obviously it says, Cassie had a black eye, whatever. She's there with her bags, her hoodie is on, strings are pulled. Man's ran out, whether he was in the shower.
No shoes.
She
No
had
shoes on.
He ran out, whether he was in the shower, he was sleeping. Listen, I'll be honest, yeah. When I kick balls, man will grapple on it. I've never seen force displayed, full shown with such aggression to grab someone by the back of their hood and pull them down. Then the kick was venomous, bro. Like, I watched that video and my mouth was open. Like, it's rare to shock me. I feel like I've seen everything now. Right, yeah? I was shocked. Then man went to stamp and I'm like, raw, is she okay? Then man's dragging her across the floor like you're in a horror movie. And man said,
chucked her phone at her as well.
bro, I wouldn't kick a dog. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
On the floor as well, like it's wild.
Because people are like, oh, celebrities, people knew and it didn't happen. Bare people been talking about Diddy for years and people weren't paying it no mind. Yeah. Jaguar Wright's been talking about it. His old security guard's been talking about it. People weren't paying them no mind, bro. Even people coming at Cassie's friend. Like, what did you want her to do?
Yeah.
Then when you're hearing about obviously the reports of man trying to blow up cars and shit like that, like seriously, what do you want people to do?
He was the boogeyman. And he had paid officers and stuff like that, and lawyers, and obviously that's how he got away with shit. Apparently, I'm hearing rumors. I don't know how true it is that Jailer was the one that hid the gun for the nightclub thing.
I don't know, but even when we speak about earlier on about I think Gabriel said something. I'm trying to remember what you said about something.
About the Suge Knight and Diddy.
Nah, I've lost my train of thought about Diddy's actions. He said.
I just don't like the fact that he tried to change his name to Love, Brotherly Love, or whatever.
Brother Love. There's something Gabriel said earlier on which I'm trying to remember.
About Diddy.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but
It's there's okay.
I reckon he's got a lot of people on NDAs.
What I said about the image of like a domestic abuser.
There's the heartbreaking aspect of, I think, Reese, like you said from the very beginning, when you said musically we've grown up on, we've all danced, we've all partied to music that he's been on, so it feels like you're watching somebody who you admire and you're learning about a darker side of them that you've heard rumors about. It's like with R. Kelly. We all heard the rumors for years.
I can't lie, I probably R. Kelly after 2004, so I can't.
You know what I mean? So, but then a part of the persona that he had was that it was, it was just me, Bad Boy Records. We're bad boys. We do what we want.
Take that.
Take that.
Which now in reference sounds absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
P. Diddy be wanting a party. It's just disgusting. And when you then think about the power he has, the money he has, the stories that you've heard, it's kind of like what this is no way to tie this, but it's kind of like what Kendrick did to Drake, where he just kind of pointed at certain things that were already there and made you just go, oh.
I didn't see that before.
Oh yeah, because someone did say that. Oh, and then sadly having to say that I saw that video. It was chilling.
You know it as well.
It was chilling to see.
How
are you gonna throw a vase at someone?
You know what I think is unnerving as well?
Oh.
Even once Cassie got away, yeah. Now she's happily married with her partner. Because I feel bad more so because obviously like
people are bringing it up.
No, like that. She has to relive this because it's in real time. And
yeah,
I think even after the thing, Diddy was also still like he's on an award show, still shouting at Cassie, bro. Like,
yeah,
that's a sickness, bro. Like she's free of you with whatever she had to go through, and now it's just like some people are like, oh yeah, she was complicit with some of the stuff that happened to Kim Porter, bro. People forget that Cassie was at 19 when she was with Diddy, you know?
You know, it's because even with
man signed her to a 10-album deal. She has one album.
Even with like the people I know that run Welcome to the Culture, they've agreed that they don't really want to post Diddy. Reason why is because of the whole they don't want to, the whole thing of Cassie having to relive it. I think Cassie follows the page as well, so that's another thing. They don't want her to see all these things related to her trauma that she's had to relive. I do think as well, I think hip-hop, it's a big L for hip-hop because the way hip-hop handled this was very bad. The first thing they did was say, Cassie's doing this for the money.
So
and I think that's...
Can I add to that? So, culturally, black people don't deal with trauma well. Yeah. Right, yeah. So, what happens is, whenever a traumatic experience happens, people be like, oh, look, people always trying to bring black people down. No. As a culture, oh, what we wouldn't do to white people. No, as a culture, we need to exterminate all forms of radicalized fuckeries, pardon my language, that exists within music, within our culture, that is foul. Yeah. Right, yeah? Eradicate it, so naturally, what you have left are pillars that can stand within our community where people can't come with smart mouth remarks to be like, yeah, that guy's foul, that woman's foul, that person's foul. Because once you eradicate it, what you're left with are people you can look at and be like, you know what? Yeah, that person there is amazing. That Rosa Parks amazing. That Harriet Tubman is amazing. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You have people within the platform of music or entertainment or within education or within law that stand on a liberal line where you look at them and be like, listen, I may not agree with what they think because I don't like what they think to, but they hold themselves accountable and they're pillars of thing. They're not outside moving mad. Ultimately, it's people drunk on power, innit? Like, the guy's been the guy since 96.
No one could stop him, literally.
Yeah? So, when you've been the guy since 96, and no one's ever... as I said in the video, you can tell he's never had to say sorry. So, it's going to come across as disingenuous. Right, yeah. Like, I'm a person where I say to people all the time, I don't like to say sorry, because I think it's cheap. If I say sorry, I really mean it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Not like, I'm so sorry. Like, I really mean it.
It instantly came across as it just felt like you were sorry for the fact that you were caught. And also the fact that when the statement that he put out where it was basically like these people are lying, it's a money grab, none of these things are true.
A lot of the older hip hop heads should have shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they should. I see some of them apologise, but it's too late.
Was that last week?
Came out,
Yeah.
But it wasn't an apology. He was like, I was wrong, but he didn't actually apologise. It's like when I remember last week where Joe Budden got pulled up because it came out at the back end of his show, and he didn't really want to talk about it like that. I mean, and then I think he was on Clubhouse and people were pulling him up on it. He was like, bro, it was at the end of the show. He spoke about it for 4 minutes. I wanted to let the topic breathe to see if more came out so I can address it properly. Yeah. I was thinking, why do people automatically want to respond straight away? He's like, yeah, it's like he's the boogeyman. He was like, bro, it's not that deep. Like, it was 4 minutes left of the show. Right, yeah. It's still going to get addressed, but let's give it some breathing time. Do you know what I mean?
Who says he's not going to talk about the next show? So, yeah, people like that get my nerves.
I respect, listen, I think probably my, like, when I mean favourite, Whack 100 saying, yeah, you bitch ass N-word. Scrappy saying, bro, you want to hold hands, like, you got to hold a fade. Catch a fade. But for me, I'm more happy. When I mean happy, I don't mean it in like, it's like prophetic fallacy of black men who are of affluence talking, saying, yeah, you're a bottom tier bastard, bro.
Yeah.
Regardless of it, yeah, protect black women. No, protect women. Like, if that's the case we're in,
they're holding
men accountable. Like, if that's what you're on, I say it all the time, like, bro, like women beaters and the rest of that stuff, bro, hold them accountable. Scrap them.
Yeah.
Man, hold the rapper pum pum, bro. Like, you're moving mad.
But it's also the fact of the influence. And that's usually what makes people complicit in this type of behavior. The influence that person has over them, over their life, over their career. The changes that they can make to their life at the flick of just going like that. Yeah. If somebody saw Diddy doing something foul and the guy was like, oh, I'm gonna expose you, and Diddy was like, yo, I could do this, and literally I could have your whole family line fucked debt-wise for the next 20,000 years. Just like that. Just for fun of it. You'll shut your mouth.
It does make you think all the people that have worked with him, and when I say worked with him, you got Fonzworth, Bentley, like, he's been
quiet, but he could have been a victim to Diddy as well.
And he may have signed the NDA or something like that. But it does make me think, like...
Who made a stupid comment? Who's that comedian who's always with Charlamagne? The black one.
Oh.
Little Duval. And he was like,
Little Duval.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I've never heard an NDA work. That's the point. Because if you don't hear about it, it means it works.
That means it works.
But even, do you think...
Make it make sense, bro.
Do you think, especially like for the public, is it that they need to see it to believe it?
Yeah.
And when I say that, like...
I think it's a generational thing.
No one kind of like believed Johnny Depp until you saw what actually happened or you read the transcripts and stuff. You're like, wait.
No, I believe Johnny Depp.
She was the bad guy.
They were both as bad as each other, I think. I think it was push and pull.
Okay.
Based on what I've read, I think it was push and pull. What she did was very...
shit in his bed, boy. Hey. But...
I think, you know, it is.
Do you think his sons may be involved?
So that's what I want to argue. Earlier on, that's what Gabriel said. I think his son's an idiot.
Big
And
idiot.
this is why I think his son's an idiot. Because forget,
He snitched on himself.
No. And this is why I think his son's an idiot, yeah? Because it looked like the son came out on a dummy mission. Cool. So let's go back to April the 3rd. April the 3rd, when Drake and Kendrick started clashing, the one thing that thing did was all the heat that was on Sean Combs wasn't loud.
Yeah.
It wasn't loud at all. Why? Because two of the biggest acts in music, not hip hop, in music, are clashing.
Yeah.
Right, yeah? So it's fine. 50 Cent was the only one still kicking his dead dog.
Oh.
Yeah?
Do not want him as an enemy.
As we said, if 50 Cent's your op, it's a long day for you, because 50 Cent's that person where, I don't know if anyone's ever seen Daredevil, when Wilson Fisk pitches his dad and he's still kicking him.
Yep.
He's kicking him. He don't stop kicking him. Yeah? I made this joke about one of my brethren that I said, right, they're one of those people that when we's like, yeah, it's too far, no, it's not too far, they'll keep on kicking. 50 Cent is that person. Everyone's like, he should be careful in case his skeletons come out. I was like, this guy's is an ex-roadman. His skeletons are there to be seen.
Yeah.
There's nothing more that could be seen.
At this point, there's nothing more.
There's nothing more. None of 50 Cent skeletons involve women. Daphne Joy's done something, said, see you in court.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put it into the game, I'll see you in court. You can't argue with facts. Right, yeah?
Sex worker.
Forget. Yeah, that's crazy. Forget court of public opinion. You can't argue with facts.
Sex, whatever.
Yeah, right, that's crazy. Right. So then, look at it like this. Your son's your house has been raided. All 4 of your houses or 3 houses have been raided, yeah? And your son puts out a diss track to one of the most foul people on the planet within the industry. Here's the thing. None of Diddy's sons are from Road. None of them.
Nope.
Yeah? You're entitled little bastards. All of them. I'm not going to speak on Quincy because Quincy just minds his business. Right, yeah? And Quincy's not his son. It's Albie Shaw's son.
Yeah.
Yeah? Now, here's the weird part. Yeah. Here's the weird part. The rumours I've heard of, obviously, Albie Shaw's sick. Wendy Williams is fake sick because people know that Diddy's dangerous. Right, yeah? Now, you're telling me, with all this going on, the dust is quiet. Your son decides to come out with a diss track, and the thing is, that's the wrong... I didn't listen to it.
It's ain't decent.
It's the odd lyric.
The fact that he's trying to say that anyone stop saying no Diddy and he'll beat
catch
you
your
up.
fade. You're not catching
Like,
your
shut
fade.
up.
Right, yeah. You and your big bottom girl just keep on chilling in the corner, man. Chill out. Right, yeah. So you've done that. Oh, they raided the wrong house. What are you doing?
Yeah, what is that? Yeah, that. Yeah.
So you brought attention back to your family.
Dumbass.
To now get outed. The man doing, oh, you know what? I was fucked up and bro, you're a big blood clot, man. That's why I say his son's dumb. The attention wasn't on you.
It wasn't.
But then if you're dealing with people who are narcissists and love attention, ultimately what's happened is you've drawn attention to yourself for no blood clot reason.
And you poke the boogeyman.
You know what, though? I would say, obviously, the son's just defending his dad, innit?
You should have shut the fuck up.
Defend him in silence.
Yeah.
When doesn't the son have a case of his own?
No.
But I think it's a difficult one for the son, innit? That's the only reason why I won't.
Is it?
Yeah, it's quite difficult. Because none of our, I can't imagine what.
Yeah, but you wouldn't make a song.
You probably would.
I think he's more so doing it. I don't know, man.
I think he should have just carried on.
It is a strange reaction.
Do you know the worst thing he's done? Because of... I remember, before we change subject, yeah, I remember there's a term, yeah, the son will reap the sins of the father. Yeah? What you've done is now, anything aligned with Diddy directly, as in your bloodline, people are going to be like, I don't want to partake in that. It's not like you have... as good as you can say as Christian Combs is as a rapper, right, yeah, it's not like you have the R. Kelly platform to be like, yeah, I don't F with R. Kelly, but I'm still going to run up his music. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not going to happen, bro. His daughters got to look at it. When man are looking at his daughters, like his daughters did the damage. You know what I'm trying to say? You got two 15, 16-year-old daughters who are now got to live with the fact of, your dad's under oboe for the rest of his life, bro.
I think they need to reopen that Kim Porter death thing.
I think they might do. But listen, most importantly, prayers and blessings go out to like all women and people's and families who've gone through domestic abuse and domestic violence and are continuing to try and
100%.
manage their trauma through that. Because that's, for me, that's the most important thing. Like, listen, fuck the person. I care about the victim and obviously what they have to kind of go through.
I know people that have gone through that and
how they come out the other side.
Yeah, and I think people make stupid comments like, "Oh, how come it didn't leave?" It's not as easy as that. When someone breaks you down so much to the point where it's probably the only thing you can see,
and you feel like you can't leave.
Yeah,
wow.
and you feel like you can't leave. Then...
Plus, when she was laying down, she weren't trying to fight back because she's thinking, "Rough, this. If someone could do that outside, what are they doing behind closed? You know what I'm trying to say? But listen, like, prayers and blessings, innit?
Yeah,
like, to their family kind of thing. Mark, you had a topic about scenarios.
Yeah.
Here we go, yo.
What's the scenario?
All right, so pick 2 of the 5 things I'm going to say.
Go
on. Number 1, 20k monthly for life.
Okay.
2, retire at 40. 3, no bills ever again. 4, free inclusive holidays once a month. 5, unlimited house cleaning services for life. What 2 you
Can I go last? I can pick 2.
Yeah.
Can you? I'm taking the 20 bags.
Yeah. Yep. Me too.
And no bills.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, those are my 2. No way.
You can do the 20 bags thing. If you win the lottery, there's a 20 bags one for the lottery. I think it's 20 bags.
And you can retire with that.
Each month.
You can retire at 40.
I wouldn't. I was 20 bags each month for 30 years. The lottery, if you do the lottery, there's one. Yeah. I think I'd do that because one, I can still work. It's 20 bags, and I don't have to pay bills, which is tax.
What you would use the 20 bills to pay for.
So
that's all savings and spending on.
I mean,
and I can still
20k a month.
I can still go on holiday. I can still go on holiday.
Yeah.
First class.
You can still pay for someone to clean up.
I wouldn't go on holiday first class. I'll go on holiday.
No, but that's what I mean. Like the type of holiday that you could go on is exactly like one of the options.
I'll obviously put 20 bags in there, what you call it, and it just does whatever. Yeah, 20 bags makes sense. Gaz, what are you doing? Don't sweat your afro out too much. Fucking hell, lad.
I don't know. You're going to have to pass me on this.
I don't pass man, but okay.
I don't know. I'll think. Give me a minute.
I'm John Saxton.
I'm a pass on it. Like John Saxton. What? I'm gonna do my stuff. Why you trolling on the bitch?
Oh my god!
Tired?
It does. It just sits in the back.
Did you know that A minor on that song is on 69 seconds?
A minor is on.
Sorry, wait.
Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? It's on 69 seconds.
Sorry.
Kendrick's a genius.
You like doing what you're doing.
You checking?
I am.
Kendrick is a genius.
I swear to God. Don't.
Hey, Gabriel, perform that charger, please.
I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
It's 69, isn't it?
69 seconds.
Freaky ass, he is 69.
God.
Freaky ass, he is 69.
It's 1 minute 9 seconds, which is 69 seconds.
Let me hear you say, OV ho. I will locked in.
Sorry, what are we talking about? That's don't kill me.
Yeah. I found a thing, one guy was like, it's a thing on the internet before we change subject here. It's a guy doing a meme where he was like, Granddad, can you tell me a story? Can you read me a lullaby, yeah? And it was like, part A, no one to ask 8, yeah, and he's throwing something at the kid. 3, 4, 5 plus 8. He is 69, 8, freaky, yeah. No, bro, I was dying. Listen, I was dying.
No.
Do you know this?
I did not know. Listen, I'm still to this day just learning little teeny weeny things that I just didn't know about this whole thing. They just.
Hey, don't kill yourself, bro. Thanks.
It just baffles me.
Telling a grown man freaky ass Emma to say they ass inside is crazy.
Telling him after you said the family matters and the truth of the matters, it was God's plan to show you the lie and then go,
Listen, I know annoyingly we had to go back into the darkness of conversation. So the Olympics was what, when was the Olympics? 2012.
2020? Oh yeah, 2012.
Yeah, so when was Grenfell? 2011? No, that was the riots. When was Grenfell? 2023? 2013?
I think so, 10 years ago.
So, to those who aren't from England, there was an incident which happened in West London where a tower block was caught on fire and a lot of people lost their lives. The material they used in the building, the cladding, lit on fire. I think it was from a fire within someone's apartment.
Yeah.
But where if that cladding didn't exist, it would have just stayed within that building. But instead, it ended up killing a lot of people in that building, and a lot of people within that building.
72 lives, apparently.
72 lost their.
But a lot of people think
probably 72 plus.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's more.
Lost their lives, and a lot of people are still yet to be housed in proper accommodation, and this is 10 years later. The inquiry is still pending 10 years later, with a lot of people not wanting to take the buck on what's happened. Mark, please continue with the rest of it, please.
Yeah, so basically they're saying the inquiry will go on to 2027.
So 17 years.
Yeah. I just don't know why are you trying to like find as much lies to lie to the public about. Like, someone needs to be punished for this. Like, it's crazy that.
But then to drag it out means that to drag it out dilutes the accountability of who you point the finger.
I heard that some of the therapists that dealt with a lot of the people that lived there, like literally they suffer from
PTSD from the people that they've worked with.
And a lot of the fire people, fire brigades.
Just the fact of it going for this long literally says to the average person living, working, that someone's trying to hide something. And someone is trying to literally dodge the responsibility, and you're doing it through bureaucracy and using the system to delay the moment when somebody may just about be held accountable for their actions. Which will mean having to compensate people. And it kind of makes it feel like, yo, you don't even want to do these people right.
It does make you think like the government don't care about the people. Like,
you don't want to do people right who've been wronged, who've lost loved ones through no fault of their own, through the building that they thought was literally protecting them. From instructions that were telling people to stay inside, which was literally the cause of some of their deaths, because they were told to stay inside, and then the walls literally burned around them.
It does make me think, obviously, after this happened, they started to investigate more cladding around different buildings and stuff. But
There's a lot of councils.
Even my building, they started to investigate and stuff. But why was this even accepted in the first place? Like, why are you cheapering labour to do these buildings up when it can go against health and safety?
Because someone, somewhere, had to give someone something that said, yeah, this cladding, it's not 100%, but just allow me and I'll give you like 10 bags. Cool.
I even hate the fact that Theresa May went down there. She didn't look like she cared at all.
But again, to the average everyday person, we see through that.
Yeah.
We know, and we've been through things where you've just seen that the system is unfortunately rigged in a way where people who are high up and who have power, who should be brought to justice, are just not. And by extending this till 2027?
Yeah.
Wow. They're really going to stretch this out to dilute the responsibility that needs to be put onto maybe one particular person, one particular company, because this company could have donors from the Conservative Party who were involved with Trump in some, I don't know, random, just saying that. But the amount of power that those people will have in order to make this type of thing go away.
Can I ask you
And here we are.
Can I ask everyone in the room a question?
Yeah.
I'll ask Gabriel first. Do you think these people actually get justice when this inquiry is complete? The people who lost family members or the people who lost their houses and their memories and things like that. Do you think these people will get a level of justice in which they deserve?
No,
because you can't really get justice in a situation like this. Because what will happen other than an apology? It reminds me of like Hillsborough to a certain extent. Yeah. Because what can you get? No one's going to go to jail for it. No one, if anything, people will be held accountable. A company would be held accountable. The government may be held accountable, but so the government's responsible for many things.
For many things, yeah.
So, it's a bit of a tricky one because, at the end of the day, all the family members are going to get is some form of apology. I doubt they would even get any real compensation like that.
And even if you do, you can't pay for someone's life back.
Yeah, you can't exactly. You can't.
But what you've seen or what you go through, like, no doubt they've seen some horrible stuff.
One thing I will say though is that whole situation kind of reminded me that, listen, there is a little bit of community in London, a little bit. Because I remember people was going down there, and I even went down there myself with some of my work colleagues at the time when I was working in I'm not going to say the company I'm working at. I'm not going to say that. But yeah, so.
The amount of times I've had to block out where Katie works, bro. When you lot say something stupid.
But a lot of people went there, and even like the images of breaking the fast in the middle of the street, and they even the non-Muslims, they cleared up the area for them and they helped them set up and everything. And those are the sort of things I like to see, man. Those are the sort of things that just remind me, cool, there is a bit of a community in London still. But man, no one's really gonna get any.
But that I don't know if you see. In Latimer, obviously Ladbroke Grove, but it's in the middle. That in Latimer, that area is really like family centric. Mm-hmm. So people in that area look out for their neighbors. They look out for people's kids. It's a proper community. It's a bit.
They deserve it. They really do deserve it. But unfortunately, how many times have we seen just in our lifetimes things where it's like, oh, okay, this person really does deserve justice, and they just don't get it. No matter how the evidence is stacked in their favor.
How is that being?
And these were literally innocent people that won't even be taken into account, which is the saddest thing, because again, these were innocent people who were just literally living their lives. And then when you go to the people who were responsible for looking after the safety of those lives, then you're just dragging it out? No.
Listen, we got an election in fucking a month and a half, so we'll see what happens with that, innit?
Yeah.
Back to another thing. Pirouetting on from that. Mark, summarize.
Yes. For all the gamers out there, I know some people play like Assassin's Creed.
Assassins. There's an S.
People, white actors who've played people of color. I think about Christian Bale, one of my favorite actors of all time. He was cast as Moses. Moses is not white. I think about Laurence Olivier. If we take things way back, he played Othello in blackface. Scarlett Johansson, who played a Japanese anime character in Ghost in the Shell. We call that whitewashing in roles. Let our imaginations grow beyond the ignorance here, people.
So basically, she's explaining that there's a black samurai in the new game.
Yosuke.
Yeah.
Yusuke, sorry.
Which is based on a true story about a black samurai.
Mm-hmm.
But there seems to be an uproar with some people that, why black samurai? No, I don't want to see no black samurai.
Well, it's done because most people who are saying this, there was an anime that came out when I was 13, 14, called Afro Samurai.
Voiced by Samuel
legendary.
Jackson.
Yeah, which is based on Yosuke.
Legendary
And there's
show.
a Black Samurai one
on Netflix, which came out in 2022 called Yosuke. I didn't personally like it, but it's there, innit? Like, and then if you look at like one of my favorite animes, which is called Samurai Champloo, it's like a hip hop. It's set in the Edo period of Japan, but it's heavily hip hop infused. Even the way they fight, one guy fights like a b-boy with a sword, right? Yeah, which is hip hop infused. So I think here's the thing, yeah, and Gabriel may agree with me when I say this, yeah. Black people need to stop triggering that stupid shit. Oh, you can't wear braids because you wear wigs. Or you straighten your hair. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, certain arguments don't make sense because it looks like you're just complaining for complaining's sake.
Yeah.
If you're complaining about equity in work, cool. And that's not even complaining. That's you want equity at work, so you're being paid what you believe you deserve to be paid. Fine. Worrying about by us like our hair and our culture and whatever, bro. We don't live in the West Indies or in Africa. You live here. You live in the Western world. It's hard to gatekeep culture when you don't live when you're within the realms of your culture.
Yeah.
The reason why people, for example, can date outside their race is because ultimately you're in a society which is intermingled with multiple different creeds of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's dumb. Oh, you shouldn't watch anime because you're black and it's dedicated to Asian. Stop the foolishness.
What can I? I meant to only just watch black films.
I'm meant to get angry. It's like me saying, "Oh, I shouldn't wear this T-shirt because it's made out of cotton, and your ancestors picked cotton. Grow up."
All right. This
It's crazy, but it's factual, no?
That's funny. That is
when you went to school and your shirt, when you iron your shirt, that white shirt you had was 100% cotton. Was you crying because your ancestors picked cotton? No, the fuck you weren't, bro. Come on,
ladies and gentlemen. This is not the first time we've seen this from people. When they redid Annie, there was uproar
Black
that
Annie.
they made Annie black. When they did Little Mermaid, there was uproar that they were making Little Mermaid.
I thought that was
black.
funny because Little Mermaid mermaids aren't real. So
we did joke about that as well.
and if you did and anyone who watches the Little Mermaid cartoon, you realize Trident had bare kids, bruv, and buried them with different backgrounds.
When they talked about Idris Elba being James Bond,
I think that was
all
dumb.
sorts of uproar.
In fairness, I don't want to see a
I
black
don't
man in
want to see a
Russia.
black Bond though.
No, neither do I.
It was
Because
like a sore thumb.
I watched an episode of Lupin and I was like,
Who?
The French show.
Lupin.
Lupin. And I was like, yo, dude, just because you change your hat, you're still this big black guy in the middle of
I
France.
thought he was gonna become a bitch.
Can't man.
Big.
I thought
big
there was
bush
gonna
body
be
bitch.
like triple alliteration on this, but go on.
Yeah, it's stupid because again, these people aren't going to go as far as to actually research and realize that this is based on an actual person who literally lived and walked on this earth.
It's like talking
They
about,
are just holding their outrage that this is just it's affirmative action. It's just being inclusive.
What? So I can only have like a crossover for like let's say a white samurai. Tom Cruise in the last Samurai.
But that's like saying with certain roles where like, for example, in a new X-Men movie, Charles Xavier might be black. It might be the Gus guy from Breaking Bad. And Denzel Washington might be Magneto. Like, bro, I don't care.
I don't care that much.
We don't.
For years, when they were doing certain movies, for example, let's take a normal show. Back in the day when I used to watch
Friends.
No, what's that thing called? Glee. My man Artie, who's in a wheelchair, he's not disabled. Man got up and used to two-step for fun on VTs. Like, now, it's only now. It sounds mad, but it's only now where it's like, okay, cool, we've got to be inclusive. Like the Echo series had someone who is partially hearing impaired. Like, inclusivity is a thing now.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But it's not.
Do you think sometimes it's lazy though? As in, let's say a character that is known to be white and you just swap him to be black, even though
But some people are not.
even the backstory doesn't really change. You're like, That's not a black.
Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer's now gonna be a woman. It is what it is.
Starfire from
There is
Teen
there is
Titans.
a female Silver Surfer, but everyone knows the main one.
Like the spots up what? Because she was black.
Is that again?
Give it a toss.
Starfire from Teen Titans.
No, but she had a tinge to her, and Blackfire looked black. Blackfire was her sister. Why are you laughing? Because it sounds like Jada Fire.
That's the way you said it.
What?
I don't mind Jada Fire.
This guy.
What a link! Where? How?
Did my brain do
How
that?
how did we get
Sorry.
there?
Bro, you quoted a man last week. You should never have quoted.
Alright, yeah.
Let's not do that. Let's definitely not do that. Before we wrap, Mark, do you want to talk about the smoking ban thing? If not, I'd be happy because it means I can pee.
All right, let's quickly talk about it. All right, trying to find it now. Right there. I believe I can't find it. That was it. Apparently, there's going to be a smoking ban on anyone born after 2009, which is just weird.
Well, man, would just want weed, bro. Stop it.
Yeah. How can you stop that though?
I'll do this. Excuse me, sir, huh? Gabriel, sir. If I give you the money, could you buy me cigarettes, please? Yeah, no problem. Boom, done.
Old school. It's worked for years.
Get older relative. Like, there's ways around that.
Well, some people smoke around their parents, bro. It makes no difference.
There's literally there's no way to enforce that. If you had thought maybe. See, and the thing is, in my head, I'll say 20 years ago, and I'll think that's like, what, 98, 99? No. So what? Oh, shit. So like 40 years ago, it hurt. But say like 40 years ago, even then you couldn't enforce that thing like that because you had young people smoking who weren't meant to be smoking. People in my school were smoking at in the fields at the far end where no teachers could see. They weren't supposed to be smoking, but they found a way to do it. These days, with vapes and the dark web.
I hate all them fuckers that smoke vapes, bro.
Come on,
Man,
there's no way they could. There's no way they could impose
watermelon
that.
smoke in my face, but I'll slap the watermelon at your mouth, bro. Man, having a serious conversation. You're doing up zesty, man. But this ain't a shisha club. Why you blowing flavors in my face, bro? Then you're trying to be like, man standing like this, like, move, man.
All right, some fresh news from Gabe's people. Welcome to the culture. I've just put Spotify have officially ranked Alright as the number one greatest hip hop song of the streaming era.
The number one. I'm not going to argue with it.
You also have to understand during BLM time.
I'm not. That's what. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with it because I loved it before that. I did love that tune before that, but yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense because again, like we said, during BLM protests, people were singing that with no music.
Yeah, with them teething bastards.
They were singing it with no music.
I don't understand how BLM in both the UK and America swindle people out of bread, bro. I think it's crazy. And all that did was show people that black people can't be trusted.
We just can't have nothing nice.
No, we can. It's just people took a chance on it.
No, that's the thing. That's why it makes you go, we can't have nothing nice, man.
We
can't do anything right.
They ain't. But is anyone trying anything we have to wrap?
No. 200, baby.
Gabriel? No. Oh?
In the straightest way possible, I absolutely love you, Reese. I love you, Mark. Gabriel, I love you. But
you'll have to caveat that, man. Stop foolishness.
People know that.
This has been episode 2K.
I love my guys. K, we love you too.
200, sorry. K is infinite.
As for that other podcast we used to be part of, that can go sit down somewhere.
So now you want to bring that up? Okay, cool.
I hate the way
you can find us.
I hate the way
you can find us. You can find us DSP on all your favorite DSPs. My personal favorite YouTube. You can find Mark Ocadia's, Gabriel's, and my information just in the description below. You can find the website link, the TikTok link, the Spotify music playlist link, Mark's photography link to his website, O's book link to his website.
Have you got a date for that?
House of Jolliffe needs to hurry up and drop because I'm sick and tired of caveating this every episode because he keeps pushing it back and it should have been out. It should have been out on February. It should have been out on February the 14th.
I thought you were going to make a joke about pushing back.
No, I'm not doing it. What, pushback headline? No, I'm not doing it. Right, yeah, it's because it's been out on. It should have been.
Wow.
It should
just shut your mouth, man.
It should have done dropped on the. I know someone lying. That's crazy. Lying.
I love the fact that we can play this.
Right, yeah. You can find it. I remember. What is it? The braids? No, I'm joking.
You won't welcome me no more? Okay.
He a fan. Freaky ass. Say nothing.
I just want to say, hip hop music won.
Right. Peace and blessings, love and guidance.
Peace.
Get the fishing net.
Atlanta.